want to bring in political reporter Rick Alba now to talk a little bit more about those gun bills that have been introduced.
Right, they were introduced last Thursday. They were read in for the first time. And the process will go something like this. Typically, they'll go to a committee, a process there where you would take testimony for and against and perhaps modify in some way the bill. Then they would come back to the Senate after being voted out of committee for a full vote, then be sent off to the House for further modification perhaps. If so, they would then have to come back to the Senate or go to a conference committee if there were two different bills. Then when they finally agreed on one bill, they would go to the governor. Now, that's what would typically happen, but in the last few weeks, we have seen legislation, namely the tax package that cleared the Senate last week, go through a very different process, presumably to speed up the progress and limit changes. Now, there's no indication the Senate will go that route with gun bills, but I guess it's something that we'll be watching.
And we know gun bills, always controversial. What chances do these have?
You know, I never like to second guess the legislature, and as a political reporter, it's just a bad idea because you're going to get it wrong. But let's go with the numbers, right? The numbers are what the numbers are. For the Democrats in the House, they have 56, Republicans have 54. Over in the Senate, it is 20 to 18. So the idea is that if the Democrats can hold all of their people together, and that it would be, or the Senate Majority Leader over in the Senate, Winnie Brinks from here in Grand Rapids, and Speaker Joe Tate, who is from Detroit, if you can hold all their members together, the bills will pass. They'll get plenty of help from Governor Whitmer encouraging a yes vote. As for Republicans, I don't know if there will be much, if any, support. I certainly can't speak for them, but I can only say that when they had the majority, they did not bring up such legislation, so I think that gives you a bit of a barometer as to where they are. But again, really won't know until hear more from Republicans. But some GOP members have already said they don't think this is the fix. Additionally, I would add this. One gun protection or gun owners' rights group, it's called Great Lakes Gun Rights, sent out a release today, and they said, and I want to get this quote directly, they would recall any lawmaker who votes for these gun control bills, end quote. So without getting into the complexities of a recall and whether or not that could actually happen, I think that kind of puts a point on the passion that goes anytime you say gun control. And that's going to happen in the legislature now. But as to whether or not they pass, it really does depend on all the Democrats sticking together. And you know, getting 56 every time is difficult when that's all the votes you have and you have to have every single one of them. You know, they even lost one on the tax bill and got a Republican to pick it up. So, you know, we'll see what they do on these gun bills, but I think they'll start pretty quickly this week.
Lots of emotion on both sides, certainly.
Absolutely.
All right, thanks, Rick.